Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Yubhika Paul, Marketing Strategist at CXO Junction, and I'm so glad to have you all in our Beyond the Boardroom Instagram Live series, also known as BTB. Now, let me give you a quick introduction about CXO Junction. CXO Junction is a tech media house known for its wide range of offerings and strong influence in the industry. We host our own award shows, also known as Aspiring CXOs Award, which is now, by the way, coming to Bangalore on 10th of May. So stay tuned, along with blogs and other social media channels, which is not just limited to India but now expanding to Middle East and other regions of APAC. Now, Beyond the Boardroom is a series that's all about exploring the stories and struggles behind leaders, who they are apart from their work life. Why it is important? Because leadership is not just limited to your work life, it is much more than that. And giving you a quick glimpse about him today, we have Dr. Ram Kumar G. He is a digital transformation driven security leader with 20 plus years of experience in cybersecurity, data privacy, and business continuity. Passionate about driving cultural change, he helps organizations unlock the true value of cybersecurity in their digital transformation journey.
Hello,
Hello,
good
sir.
evening.
Welcome. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good, Yubhika. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you for asking. So, I already know about your interest and hobbies. So, would you like to tell our audience about it?
Well, now my hobbies these days is, traveling as much as possible whenever I get time. I love the mountains, uh, spending time with family and friends, like-minded friends. And I had very unusual hobbies when I was growing up. I had a fetish for good pens. I have a huge
Oh,
collection of pens, though,
oh,
and
okay.
also the usual stamps and
Hmm.
coins, right? And when we were growing up, greeting cards were a big thing. So we used to go crazy over buying Hallmark and Archie's cards, right? I don't
Oh,
know
yes.
how many of them remember. So those cards are unique for us, and we used to collect them, kind of a collectible, right? And I read as much as possible. Again, now not. I don't have much time actually or the focus, but I do have a good collection of books. So these are some of my hobbies.
I think Archie's card, I also remember they had a different kind of creatives and
Yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting, very eye-catching.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so my first question and a very standard question in our Beyond the Boardroom series is how do you balance your work life?
Yeah, it's a very tough thing, especially with today the boundaries between work and life is blurred.
Yeah.
Uh, Post pandemic, it's a bad hangover. We work hybrid, so it's very hard. We'll have to keep our priorities clear
Hmm.
and ensure that we manage work efficiently. Time management is important, right? And prioritize key tasks. At the same time, give time for our family and ourselves, right? Oneself. So it's a tough thing. So we manage work better with good time management skills, and also, every day make a checklist on what things you need to get done, so that way it
Yeah.
makes a very structured way of
Hmm.
doing things.
Hmm. Okay. So according to you, sir, was this time management thing much easier before pandemic?
Yeah, it was there
Hmm.
anyway. Point is now, the our Outlook calendars set the agenda for the day, right? There are too many meetings. Some
Yeah.
meetings we cannot avoid. Some of them we could move around or cancel.
Hmm.
But the nature of our work is very dynamic, and we cannot say I will do only this much today. We have to be very flexible in finishing the task, the oversight,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So that way we'll have to be very flexible and ensure the work is done, and the key meetings are attended and follow-up actions are performed. Oversight is done, whatever documentation needs to be done,
Hmm.
yeah, all emailing. It's a kind of multiple juggling. And today we work in a very global environment. A lot of collaboration we'll have to do. So we'll also be sensitive to the time zones from which our counterparts, work from, and also have to be culturally sensitive
Hmm.
on what kind of stuff you speak, and so it's a very challenging environment today. And you must have heard the term Zoom fatigue. Too many meetings, online meetings, makes everyone very ineffective,
Yeah.
right? They just jump from meeting to meeting. So we have a concept called no meeting Fridays. So
Oh,
on Fridays we focus fully on work.
okay.
Ideally, unless it's a super important meeting,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
we are okay with having a meeting on Friday. Otherwise, no routine
Hmm.
meetings in the calendar.
I think a
So that way we get
very,
full focus.
very great concept of no meeting Friday. I think very
Yeah, yeah.
nice. So, juggling all the meetings, all outlooks, everything, what is that one morning ritual that, sets your day?
Yeah, I love my coffee in the morning. And
Okay.
of course, I quickly go through the key news on the headlines. You don't have time
Hmm.
for deep dive. And also, I maintain notes in my phone where I do the to-do list. So
Okay.
mentally, I'm prepared what needs to be done, what can be moved to another day, right? The
Hmm.
prioritization, all of that. So I know what's in store for me throughout the day, right? So
Hmm.
that way, it sets me up for the day to be active, and I know what's coming.
Okay. Great, great. So, this morning ritual, I think, would be very helpful to you. And would you recommend everybody to have a morning ritual and have a me time of their own?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. So for me, yeah, morning when I wake up early, it's me time for me. Of course, I'm not that active in the fitness circuit. I wish I could, so I could do so. I've got a lot of friends who are big fitness freaks. Love their morning jogs and workouts,
Okay.
Zumba,
Hmm.
whatnot. And so that's one aspiration. I wish this year I could resume again, right? Of course, everyone has their own way of doing. The me time is very important.
Hmm.
For me, about the Bangalore traffic, infamous traffic. So for me, the commute from my home to office and office to home is my me time. So
Okay.
I listen to good music. It's me and my vehicle, and just have to manage the traffic though. But that me time, whatever 1 hour we get one way, that
Mhm.
really helps me to relax and also think through certain things. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, juggling all those things, how do you de-stress yourself and chill sometimes?
Yeah, as I said, we practice mindfulness,
Hmm.
and also take few deep breaths and think of the, ourselves. We are bigger than the problems or
Hmm.
the immediate stress causing stuff.
Hmm.
And of course, good coffee is, immediately it brings down stress levels, and chatting up with good friends, calling my friends.
Hmm.
Of course, on a serious note, of course, I go on long drives. For
Okay.
me, more than the destination, the drive itself is very distressing, especially in the highways or the mountain ghats,
Okay.
huh? Not in the city. I don't love driving in the city. So the destination, more than the destination, I love the journey. So when you go with like-minded friends or with
Hmm.
family, it's very great bonding time. We have enough time, say 5 hour, 6 hour journey. We chat up stuff, and then we stop anywhere for breaks,
Hmm.
and we enjoy the journey as much as we enjoy the actual destination.
Hmm.
And good food, being of course, I'm a vegetarian,
Okay.
so my options are limited,
Okay.
but I love having good food.
Mhm.
So that is also a way, of course, retail therapy, I don't believe much, but it feels good. Okay, when you are, you want to do binge shopping or something.
Hmm.
I don't. I'm not a big fan of online shopping, but that's a norm now.
Yeah.
My wife, my kid, everyone loves buying online stuff. But I want to go to the mall, check out stuff, and buy.
Hmm.
So these are all the ways I quickly chill.
I think that's also a mind changer because doing
Yeah,
such a tedious task, sometimes you just want to go and do
yeah,
shopping
yeah.
offline.
Yeah, yeah. Shopping is one. Of course, it's expensive, and but
Mm.
of course, I got good set of friends with whom I can just pick up the phone and call them and speak. A good 15-minute chat is good enough for me. Okay, we to set me up again back on track. That
Yeah.
way, it is a good way to de-stress. And of course,
Mm-hmm.
on a alternate week basis, once in a fortnight, I catch up with friends. We go to a nice place and hang out.
Okay.
Uh, and we talk things over, catch up on
Mm.
what's going on in each other's lives. So those
Mm.
are all ways in which it shall quickly.
Okay. Also, I'm very keen to know your hometown. So, where did you grew up?
Okay, I was born at Madurai city, famous for the Meenakshi temple. I grew up in an industrial town called Tuticorin in southern Tamil Nadu. My dad worked in a fertilizer company. They had a residential township, so
Mm-hmm.
I studied in the township school, right? And then I moved to Chennai. I did my
Okay.
schooling there. In between, I had a 1 year we stayed and we shifted to Kodaikanal. It's a hill station. So 1 year I studied in Kodaikanal. Very beautiful city, I mean town, hill town.
Mm-hmm.
But of course now it's very commercial. But I have very fond memories of living in the mountains. Very idyllic, serene life, right?
Mm.
And then we came back again to Chennai, and I completed my schooling, and then we moved to Hyderabad. So my schooling and college were all in these two, states. Tamil Nadu, and that time it was called Andhra Pradesh. Now Hyderabad is part of Telangana, and
Mm-hmm.
of course Bangalore. I've been here for almost 20 years now,
Okay. Okay.
and in 2005,
Ah.
and I had around 8 months. I lived in Trivandrum. I
Mm-hmm.
used to shuttle between both the cities because I didn't move my family. I used to work for a Japanese automobile company with their cybersecurity function. It
Okay.
was based. The office was based at Trivandrum in Kerala.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed there until COVID pandemic. The lockdown spoiled everything. Then I had to come back to Bangalore and work remotely, staying with family. The
Mm-hmm.
point is, I lived in all the four southern state capitals, right? I mean,
You've
so that gave me,
covered most of the southern part. I think
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
is
yeah,
left now.
yeah. So if somebody asks me what is your hometown, I say all the four states are close to me. I can't pick and choose. I love Bangalore as much as I love Chennai or
Yeah.
Hyderabad or Trivandrum. So my day is not enough, complete without reading the online edition of the news of all the four cities. I want to catch up what's going on in all the four cities. So that way I keep tabs on what's going on. The funny part is, whichever city I go, the best index to figure out whether you are a local is the auto drivers. So they will never accept me. I'm a local. I go to Chennai. They'll say, "Hey, you came from Bangalore." So they will try to take me for a ride. I say, "I know the route. I know the price. You don't have to
Okay.
take." Same
Okay.
thing happens. Hyderabad. They say you are coming from Chennai. Bangalore, they'll say you are coming from Hyderabad. Go to Trivandrum,
Mm-hmm.
they'll say you are from Bangalore. So nobody accepts me as a local. That's a fun part. But
Mm-hmm.
being familiar, with all the states, gives a additional advantage, right? And one major problem I have is which IPL team I should support. I love
Oh
all the teams.
God.
Yeah,
Tough one.
yeah, tough one, tough one.
So you have any particular team which you like where it's like
I love RCB for Kohli. I love CSK for Dhoni, right?
very
So
strategic answer? I have one team, so
yeah,
any
yeah.
name of
So
any.
now what I do, whichever is the winning team, I'll support.
Yeah.
We don't have
I
any.
also do like that. Which one wins, I'm on that side. Oh,
Great, great. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So my next question is one fact that not many know about you. If you
Okay.
want that to be answered, yeah.
Okay. I never learned properly to ride a two-wheeler.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, from my childhood, I've been wearing the spectacles.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was very protective. In
Okay.
fact, during my late teens, I took his Hero Honda, and I just fell off the bike and had a small injury in my leg.
Oh my God.
Then he said, bike for you. You
Hmm.
have a eyesight issue.
Hmm.
You have to go for a car. So
Hmm.
he strongly uh, advised me not to use two wheelers, and I also developed a kind of fear, kind of a
Hmm.
some apprehension about riding two wheelers. So once I completed my MCA and my
Hmm.
first job, I went ahead and bought a. Of course, it was a third and fourth hand better Maruti 1000. So from then on, from the time I was 23, 24, I've been driving only
Hmm.
cars. So a two
Okay.
wheeler is not something I know. So I don't
Hmm.
know. Many of my friends ask me, really, you don't have a two wheeler? How do you manage in a city like Bangalore if you have to
Bangalore.
go on an errand just nearby? I say,
Hmm.
I don't go to gullies, small narrow lanes. I have to take my car. So obviously, I can go to places only where there is parking. Oh, you
Hmm.
are missing out many things in life. I said,
Hmm.
it's what it is. The constraint I have.
So, would you like to learn it now, or it's like now car is?
No, 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 I don't want. I'm not comfortable. And I know two wheeler is
Hmm.
fun. I know because I have friends who are, biker guys. They have
Okay.
their own high-end bikes. They go on bike rides. It's
Okay.
very nice. I don't have anything against it. In fact, all my, childhood, my dad had only two wheelers. So we used to go
Oh,
only in scooters and bikes.
okay.
Much later, only we got
Hmm.
a car, right? We had a
Hmm.
Premier Padmini and later a Rover SD1.
Okay.
So yeah, two wheelers is okay, but somehow it didn't suit for me. Let's put it
Hmm.
that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No, I
Okay.
know you're. I mean, Gaurav also does all the bike rides.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also
We
saw.
recently did a Republic Day bike ride.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was following that. I also saw Vinay has been gifted a Royal Enfield. It's
Yes.
amazing, amazing, very
Yes.
great
Yes.
gesture. I think he fully deserves, and Gaurav really is very, very generous boss,
Hmm.
right? I wish we all have bosses like that,
That I'll
and
absolutely agree on.
yeah, yeah. And also admire Mohini for picking up bike riding skills, and now I think she is a proud owner of a Royal Enfield or something
Correct.
like that,
It's
right?
so it was her longest ride, bike ride this time when she
Awesome.
went, yeah,
Yeah,
from Mumbai to Lonavala. It was the longest she did for the
yeah.
first time.
Yeah. No, I can feel because I'm also part of these car clubs.
Hmm.
Earlier I had a Tata Hexa. Now I have a Tata
Hmm.
Safari, like just
Okay.
like what Gaurav has.
Okay.
So we all have that fraternity where we go on a car rides or at least
Hmm.
have a breakfast meals once in a quarter. Go
Hmm.
to a nice place and check out the cars, more jobs, engine issues, some advice,
Hmm.
and have nice good
Hmm.
breakfast, take a lot of photo ops, right? We keep planning we'll have a overnighter trip, but it never comes through because everyone is super busy.
Busy. Yeah.
But I can relate the biker,
Hmm.
fraternity. It's really, really great, actually.
Okay, so this is my last question before we move to a very interesting rapid fire.
Hmm.
So we know you're joining us in Bangalore for our Aspiring CXOs Award as a mentor.
Yeah.
You are a leader yourself. I've seen your LinkedIn. I'm like, oh my God. But one influencer or leader who shaped your perspective on leadership.
Yeah. I had a lot of role models from afar. I used to see, but I never, until 2010, I never had a chance to work with anybody whom I can, trust and look
Okay.
up to as a mentor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So back in 2010, I joined a media and entertainment company. It was a French company,
Okay.
has a lot of American clients from the Hollywood film industry.
Okay.
So that company, the country head that time, even
Mm.
now he is the managing director. His name is Mr. Biren Ghosh.
Okay.
I actually consider him my mentor. So an amazing person, excellent leadership, is a heavy hitter. Learned a lot from his style of
Mm.
leadership.
Mm.
Got very good perspectives, right? And I was a managerial grade employee
Okay.
there. really honed my skills how to look at things from a leadership point of view. So I had
Mm.
a ringside view of management and decision making, how they approach things,
Mm.
right? So that 360-degree view, I had an opportunity to work closely with him for 3 years. The 3 years felt like, the kind of experience I cared. Uh, Working closely with him made me look like, I had a 6 year experience. So that's something I will never
Mm.
forget. I cherish at times,
Mm.
we work together and the kind of advice and a very friendly advice and, the kind of relationship, the rapport we had and a very
Mm.
caring person.
Mm.
So that is something I look up to.
So, are you still in contact with him?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We are in connected very well in
Mm.
Facebook, Insta. Everybody
Mm.
is super active even today, and he's a very inspiring personality.
Okay, okay, great to hear that. So now moving to a very interesting rapid fire, we'll have six very interesting questions. So starting with the first one, you already gave your answer in the beginning, but still, mountain holiday or a beach retreat?
Always mountain. Though beach looks very attractive on videos
Mm.
and when you see in movies,
Mm.
somehow the heat and the humidity. I don't really love it. I love going to Goa. I've been to
Mm.
many of the coastal places, west coast of Karnataka,
Mm.
right? Chennai, Pondicherry, all these places. Even I've been in Trivandrum, the beaches, or in Kanyakumari. Many
Mm.
beaches I've been, but while going, it's all good, but we don't enjoy because of the heat, though. I love the waves, but
Mm.
mountain is the weather makes you very calm-minded. You
Mm.
can really relax,
Mm.
the chillness and the lifestyle there in the hills. The
Mm.
typical colonial lifestyle, right? The
Mm.
houses, the cottages. It has its own
Yeah.
charm. So any day I will pick a mountain holiday if you give a choice between a
Mm.
beach and a mountain.
Mountain is the answer then. Okay, so next, favorite family activity when everyone's together.
Yeah, we try to have dinner together.
Okay.
That is one, and of course, we play some board games or
Mm.
some cards or Monopoly.
Okay.
It's fun. It's fun actually. So that's something we do
Mm.
when everyone is together. Of course, we go on at least twice a year vacation. That's again our complete, relaxed time for us. So
Mm.
these are some of the favorite activities that we do together.
Okay. Your favorite comfort food.
Anytime South Indian food. But the fun part is when
Mm-hmm.
I'm here in South India, I long for North Indian food. I have all the
Yeah.
parathas and the gravies.
Mm.
When I go to North, to Gurgaon or anywhere
Mm.
to Bombay or
Mm.
outside of South India, I crave for South Indian
Southern.
food. I can manage both, not an issue.
Mm.
But of course, my breakfast is always very important for me. Even I can skip the lunch
Mm.
or dinner.
Okay.
My breakfast and my evening snack has to be proper. So,
Okay.
comfort food for breakfast would always be some dosa or
Mm.
pongal or aloo paratha, anything
And
that would go.
you can't find that taste here. In Bombay also, you can't find that South Indian proper taste.
No, no, I can adapt unless it's very atrocious. I can adapt, not an issue. No, I mean
Okay.
adaptable to that kind of no issues. But only thing is, you get craving for authentic one once you are
Mm.
there for say 1 week or 2 weeks. By the third day or fourth day, you want something
Yeah.
authentic, right?
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
Uh,
Books or digital reading?
Earlier used to be books, now it is digital reading. It's much more
Mm.
easier. You can skip and read, and it's faster when compared to books. I know old timers will not like it, the viewers will not like it, but somehow I adapted myself to the digital version, all the Kindles or even
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
tabs. That's good.
Mm. Okay. India or abroad?
India, any day India. Of course, love going on
Mm.
vacation abroad, but India is my, you know, everything for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
to say, India is everything for me.
My last rapid fire question: sweet or savory?
Sweet. I'm a sweet person, so I love sweets.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being a part of Beyond the Boardroom. It
Yeah,
was lovely having conversation with you.
yeah. My pleasure. Thanks for having me here
Thank you
then.
so
Thank you. Bye bye.
much. And I'll
Bye.
see you in Aspiring CXOs Award, Bangalore.
Sure, absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. See you then.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining.